On this street, everything looks still. The same windows, the same lawns. It's a quiet morning, the kind where everything outside looks the same.
But inside, I've decided it's time to reset. The house needs it. I think I do too. I've always felt the energy in a room shifts when you give it attention. I kept putting it off, telling myself I'd get to it when things slowed down. But really, I just didn't want to face it. Maybe that's why you're here too. We all want to know how it feels to really show up, even in small ways. Spring cleaning always sounds more romantic than it is. This year we finally booked a professional carpet cleaner, something we've been meaning to do for way too long. But before he shows up, we're vacuuming everything ourselves, because of course we are. It's probably unnecessary, but honestly, that kind of sums us up pretty well. The cleaners pulled up right on time. It feels weird letting someone else take over, but also kind of nice. We'd already vacuumed, but there was still so much left behind. Kind of like life, I guess. You can do it all and still need help. Funny how something so ordinary can end up shaping the feel of the whole day. There's something satisfying about watching it all come up. What you didn't see, what you thought was already gone. And then treating what's left with a bit more care. The room feels different now. Lighter maybe. And just like that, he's packing up, quietly leaving behind a space that feels a little more ours again. We stepped outside for a bit, just to breathe. Everything felt busy, but not in a bad way. And Rio knew exactly where he wanted to go. We've been coming here a lot lately. It's nice seeing everyone outside again, like spring finally got the memo.
You having a nice time, sweeties?
Feels like one of those scenes you don't realize is your favorite until later, and then there's this, the kind of view that makes you stop mid-sentence. Trying to focus, while also not losing my hat to the river. Oliver steps up at the new tea pad. Yeah, Rio's clearly not convinced. He flings it, clean, perfect. Until it's not. Rio sat beside me, completely locked in. His eyes were fixed in the direction Oliver disappeared. Funny how even waiting can feel like its own kind of presence. We're at the last hole.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Oliver throws, smooth and straight. He picks things up so fast, and somehow, he lifts me up with him. That's just who he is. He drinks like it's the best water he's ever had.
Good boy.
I say, as if he doesn't already know. We head out together, hand in hand, Rio leading the way. The sun follows us through the trees. Our shadows stretch alongside his, 3 of us moving as one. What a day it's been. Quiet, full. Well, I say full, but by now, we were all actually pretty hungry. Even Rio, who, judging by his pace, knew he was way past dinner time. Oliver opens the trunk and loads the bags. He unclips Rio's harness. And just like that, Rio trots over to my side of the car, the one he always sits on. Downtown passes by the window as we head home. The light feels quieter now. I'm making Barca fish puttanesca tonight. I start with the orzo, 170 grams into salted boiling water. Oliver's in the yard, sprinkling microclover over the lawn. I season the Barca fillets, salt, pepper, Italian herbs. Something simple, but it still counts. Maybe that's what today is really about. Starting small, but doing it anyway. The peppers hit the pan, and I let them char, just enough to bring out their depth. Out on the deck, Rio's eyeing the kitchen like dinner might just be for him. Meanwhile, Oliver's already ahead, filling the bucket, then gently scattering soil across the lawn. That's how you lock in the microclover, seed to soil contact. The tomato paste opens with that satisfying click, a little sunbeam of red into the sizzling peppers already soft and spiced. I stir slowly, letting the warmth coax out the rest. Out in the yard, Oliver's still working, around the veggie bed now, scattering soil like it's second nature. I pour in a cup of water, steam rising up, soft and herbal. The pot begins to hum. He tips his sun hat against the light. Every beam feels like a nod of approval. With each handful of soil, he quietly reminds me how small acts of care can feel, monumental. Then finally, the basa fillets, gently into the sauce, soaking up everything beneath them, laid into the sauce like a last piece of something that makes sense. He refills the bucket again. Methodically covering more ground. I swear he could do this all day. A spoonful of capers, sharp, briny, little bursts of contrast. Then the olives, chopped and mellow, each one a tiny burst of something bold, like the day itself, soft, fragrant, quietly coming together. The lid lifts, and steam fogs the lens like a sigh. Then, butter melting the moment softer. You can almost feel the warmth. A gentle watering and a soft press, just enough to help it take root. Plating dinner always feels like punctuation, not an ending, but a pause. A soft exhale after the quiet build of the day. Rio, ever the optimist, assumes one of those plates is his. He waits like it's tradition, so I give him something better, a little love, the kind that doesn't need seasoning. The dinner table sits quiet, the scent of basa puttanesca like a warm embrace, dinner's already being devoured, which to me feels like a good sign. Outside, the trees sway softly in the evening breeze, a dance that never needs an audience, and I watch as the quiet evening unfolds. If these moments speak to you, subscribe and stay a while. There are many more chapters waiting to be told.